Hi, I'm Lexi Guerin, and I will be interviewing Flynn Murphy, who is an intern with the Milwaukee Brewers here in Phoenix. Flynn, what key life experiences have formed who you are today?
I think the most notable life experience that has formed me into who I am today is being a lifelong athlete. It's taught me the importance of connecting with others, being active in my community, and generally just staying engaged with people that are my age and older.
So, how did you become passionate and involved with our city?
I became involved in Phoenix when I interned with the Arizona Super Bowl host committee for the Super Bowl last year that was here. I worked in the events department, but then also worked in the community department and helped out with other projects where we were able to really engage and elevate the Phoenix community and get everyone involved.
So, what are your core values and how are they reflected in your work?
I would say a lot of my core values relate back to ones that come from athletics. So, resilience, commitment to excellence, discipline, and being intentional all kind of wrap together to give me my core for how I, work with others and make choices that are intentional and discipline choices that reflect what I want to be involved in and what I want to represent.
So, why do you think our city is a great city?
Phoenix is a great city because it's welcoming, it's diverse. The people in this city really take ownership and pride in being from Phoenix or the Valley. And so it's really exciting to be somewhere where people want to be here, and there's such an emphasis on, bringing together a really wide variety of people.
So, you mentioned that you interned with the Brewers and the Super Bowl host committee. What causes, projects, and activities are and were you involved in, and why?
I have been involved in a lot of different causes and projects and activities within both of these roles, but I guess I'll just touch on one that was really special and really kind of hit home on my core values. I helped plan an event with Amanda Hope Rainbow Angels, which works with young kids who have cancer and sending them care packages after their chemo is done and making clothing accessible so that their ports can easily be accessed without being as invasive as it could be. So I think that was really special, and we did that with the Milwaukee Brewers, and we had players involved too, and they helped make care packages and blankets and stuff. So I think that was really special because it kind of tied together all the things that I'm interested in and was truly a commitment to excellence and making sure that these kids are getting exactly what they deserve in these challenging times.
So, how do you collaborate with other groups and individuals to realize your impactful work?
Absolutely. So I think there's a lot of different ways that this happens, but I think I saw it a lot when I was working with different organizations and seeing the impact that we can make. It's super obvious how impactful the work you're doing is when you're at Habitat for Humanity and you're actually building the house, or you're like putting together these care packages that are going to these kids. We've served plenty of meals at St. Vincent de Paul in downtown Phoenix. And so just really seeing your work come to fruition is kind of where I see my most impactful work. And then it's always a pleasure to be doing it with other people who want to change the community.
So, going off of working with other people and who you have learned from, what other creators who are focused on similar causes, projects, and activities have influenced you?
My boss is at the Super Bowl. I was fortunate enough to have a great immediate boss, but then the surrounding bosses were all on the same page as well, and they kind of introduced me to a lot of these things that Phoenix has to offer and ways to give back, and I'm not from here, so they introduced it to me. And then my current boss at the Milwaukee Brewers is super involved in the community and has really elevated my game as far as giving back and finding ways to get involved.
That's awesome. So, how would you recommend I become a future creator from our city? Like, what would you say I should do to get more involved?
I would say get out there, meet the people, be one with the people, associate with the people, do things outside, like just be involved in the everyday community, and that will really give you an idea of where you might want to give back or kind of give you a glimpse into something you might not know about Phoenix, especially since you're not from here either.
Well, thank you for letting me interview you, and it was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure.